Okay, cool. So, one of my most anticipated albums of the year has finally dropped. Charli XCX, BRAT. She's just flat out one of my favourite artists working, period, regardless of genre. I think with every album, she reinvents herself in amazing ways. I have heard Von Dutch, Club Classics, and B2B. I didn't hear 360 because I just wanted to avoid as many of the singles as possible before this album dropped, but I couldn't help myself. It's Charli XCX. I am extremely fucking ready for this album. Charli XCX, BRAT, first song, 360. I heard a snippet of this, can't lie. It is her design. How many people are copying Charli XCX's whole fucking vibe? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard a snippet of that. I mean, she was dropping a load of snippets here and there. More muted as an opener than I was expecting, especially if you consider the openers to the last two albums, Crash, Pink Diamond, even Next Level Charli, all like super, super high energy, like in your face songs. And that was in your face just in a different kind of way, but I feel like this is like bubbling up to the main event. But still a fire song. Next one of the ones I have heard, Club Classics, It Goes Hard. We're going to spin it. To the club, I want to hit this Club Classics. There's something, and Charli XCX does it so well, where like, there's something about like having lyrics that are so fundamentally simple, but they're just hard. There's something ineffable about it. And also just saying, I want to dance to me, that's a crazy flex. To me, that's a crazy flex. I want to dance to me, I want to dance to AG, I want to dance to Sophie, Pioneer, one of the best producers to ever fucking do it, of course. Right now. It's stimming my ear. This instrumental is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, Club Classics, I have been spinning it quite a lot. It goes so crazy. For no reason, it just goes fucking crazy. Next one is Sympathy is a Knife. Charli always does. She has a really unique talent of like lacing in these really personal, and she even mentioned it by name, like paranoid lyrics within different contexts and different sounds. And no matter how, bratty or fun or danceable these songs are, there's always a strong through line of sincere vulnerability running through most of her music. What the fuck? This is crazy. Also, that cadence is reminding me of Detonate from How I'm Feeling Now, where she's like, I don't trust myself at all. Why don't you love me? I didn't realize how like weighty that instrumental was about to be. It sounds like it's echoing in an arena forever. Ridiculous. That's a fucking ridiculous song. Ridiculous song. Just the title as well. What an amazing title. Sympathy is a Knife. I love it when Charli does these loud, bombastic, in-your-face songs, but it has that sincerity running through it as well. And I think that's why when she writes these songs with super simple lyrics, because they're coming from a place of what I feel is such sincerity, there's no other words. I think she's so adept at stripping all of her lyrics down to like their core fundamentals. Next one is I Might Say Something Stupid. This already feels like a concept album. Like the last song was like her like dancing on like in the dance floor, but there's all these insecurities going on in her head, and now, as she said, she's literally looking at herself in the mirror, and the facade of the party she feels is like shaking as she has to like psych herself back up in the mirror to like get back out there.
I get nervous, sip the wine, I go so cold, I go so cold. I don't know if I belong here anymore.
Imposter syndrome. I think we all feel that as well. I mean, I've certainly felt that. I think it's a very human thing to feel like. I know it's in the context of Charli XCX as this, pop star, but I think it's such a universal thing.
I snag my tights out on the lawn chair. Guess I'm a mess and play the role. 1 foot in a normal life, I go so
I said I've got 1 foot in a normal life.
go so cold.
This is crazy.
And I don't know.
Ridiculous. That's that vulnerability that was seeping through that I was talking about in the last song. All right, next one is Talk Talk.
I've been looking at you, putting holes in your head. But we've been keeping this a secret, and you're surrounded by friends. I wish you don't talk, wish you don't talk, wish you don't talk, wish you don't talk to me. I wish you don't talk, wish you don't talk.
Feels very early 2000s as well.
I wish you don't talk, wish you don't talk to me. Are you thinking about me? I'm kinda thinking you are.
This is a concept. This is literally a concept album. This is a concept album. I'm fucking telling you.
I'm feeling like I'm on fire, 'cause we've been keeping this a secret.
I'm feeling like this is on fire because I'm keeping this a secret. Oh, what does that remind me of? It's on Crash. Every Rule. I'm breaking every rule for you. Feels like a continuation of the themes from Every Rule.
Think you're getting closer, 'cause I'm getting nervous. Talk to me.
It's like melting. So next one is Von Dutch, which is the first thing that dropped, which I've listened to the most. So I'll play just a bit of it and we'll keep going. I love the way like the instrumental like revs up.
I'm just living that.
Yeah, Von Dutch, banger, goes crazy. The remix with Alison Ray, it might even go even harder. I'm not even gonna lie. All right, next one up is Everything Is Romantic. Luscious.
Bad tattoos on leather tan skin. Jesus Christ on a plastic sign.
This is gonna be crazy.
Jesus Christ on a plastic sign.
I ain't ready for this, man.
Early nights and white sheets with lace curtains. Capri in the distance. Bad tattoos on leather tan skin. Jesus Christ on a plastic sign. All in love again and again. Winding roads.
What the? Nah. What the? This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, I need to hear that drop again. This is ridiculous already.
Tattoos on the tan skin, Jesus Christ in a plastic sign. All in love again and again, winding roads to manual drive. Tattoos on the tan skin, early nights and night sheets of lace.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, I need to voice note my boy. Oh my god. What? This isn't normal. Everything is romantic.
Lemons on the trees and on the ground, sandals on the stirrups of the scooters, neon orange drinks on the beat. 4 generations make up a family. Lemons on the trees and on the ground, sandals on the stirrups of the scooters.
This is fucking insane. This is like a fucking odyssey, I'm telling you. Again, fall in love again and again, fall in love again and again. Nah, I want to cry. This is fucking... I'm not being hyperbolic. This might be a top 10 Charli XCX song. I'm not... This is ridiculous. This is fucking... Nah, this ain't right. This ain't right. What the fuck is happening right now? You can't keep getting away with this. I can listen to that a million times in a row. I'm not even joking. Oh my days. Oh my, that's top 10 Charli XCX song off the bat. That was ridiculous. That's one of the best songs of the year I've heard straight away. If there's anything on this album that's going to top that, then this is different. But that was like I said in the middle of the song, it was like an odyssey. It started out so gentle. Those strings and those swells were beautiful. The reverb on her voice just echoing forever. The crazy percussion, insane. Like, I felt like that song, in the best possible way, felt like it was like 10 minutes. Because I felt like I went on a fucking journey with that. She said, everything is romantic. Not normal. That song's not okay, man. Alright, next one is Rewind.
Sometimes insecure to when I didn't overanalyze my face shape.
I go back to a time when I wasn't insecure, when I didn't overanalyze my face shape. So this is what I keep saying. That's the reason. I think that's the reason what sets Charli XCX apart from other pop artists and other artists in her. I don't think she has a contemporary, and I know I sound like I'm just glazing, but I don't think Charli XCX has contemporaries. She's in a lane of her own. With a song like this as well, I mean, I'm only fucking 20 seconds in, I'm really overanalyzing it, but like, we all know Charli XCX loves to use, vocal manipulation and stuff, and it's like she turns it even higher when she gets extra vulnerable as well. And it's that marriage and that contrast which for me just works so well.
Honestly, I'm always thinking about my weight. I used to never feel embarrassed when called up with paparazzi. Everyone else does it constantly.
She's speaking so many facts. I used to burn CDs full of songs I didn't know.
Recently, I've been thinking about a way simpler time. Sometimes I really think it would be cool to
Rewind. Where's the song going?
Yeah, just rewind. Yeah.
A song like that is more thematically important as well, and particularly the sound of it, because, you know, Charli XCX started out like really deep in the rave scene and the club scene and stuff, saying that she wants to rewind to those days where she started out with, where there wasn't all this pressure and insecurities. Apologies, because I had to change the lighting. My laptop might have just disappeared from the frame. I forgot what I was saying, in all honesty, but the song was heat. Next one is So I.
Always on my mind. Every day, every night, your star burns so bright.
I love those
Said I was
keys.
singing these songs you left behind. And I know I said it's okay to cry. So I know I could.
Sophie, that's the, you know, rest in peace, Sophie. It's okay to cry. I mean, Charli did say that one of these songs is inspired in part and dedicated to Sophie, so I'm going to assume it's this one. It's Okay to Cry is an amazing song, by the way.
Wish I tried to pull you closer. You pushed me hard, made me focus. Yours.
Yeah. So this is the song about Sophie. You pushed me harder, you made me focus. Obviously, you know, the trajectory of Charli XCX's career, Charli XCX wouldn't be who Charli XCX is now in the version we know her as without Sophie. You know, everyone knows anyone who's a Charli fan knows how the Vroom Vroom EP literally changed, in my head, just changed the fucking future of pop music.
You're a hero and a human. Track was
Facts.
done. Make excuses. Always on my mind. Every day, every night, your star burns so bright.
Facts.
Wanna push you away. I was scared sometimes. Guilty feelings keep me fractured. Got a phone call after Christmas. Didn't know how.
Yeah, got the phone call after Christmas. If I remember correctly, Sophie passed away in January of 2021. So yeah, this is literally like a diary entry. This is like a diary entry of grief of, you know, clearly someone who Charli looked up to a lot and was inspired by. And I think the influence that Sophie has had on popular music is still being. I still feel like Sophie songs, like when I hear a song like Lemonade, which is like almost 10 years, it still feels like in 2015 she was living in like 2040, like so forward thinking, and just like listening to her describe her production process, like everything was just like made from scratch and shit, and yeah, just, you know, one of the best producers of the last 10-15 years.
When I make songs, I remember things you said. Just make it faster when you like this. Maybe just tell it out loud. Always on my mind. It's okay to cry. Don't know I can cry, so I
Yeah, very, an emotional one, a tender one as well. It did read like a diary entry. Like, I got the call this time when I'm on stage. I feel this. This is exactly how you inspired me when I write my songs. I'm thinking of your suggestions. Like, very matter of fact. Yeah, you know, as I've mentioned, anyone who's heard any Charli XCX music over the last few years, or even if you're a new fan, you know, and I think Charli would admit this herself, that Sophie changed the trajectory of Charli XCX's entire career, and Charli's ran with it and has become a pioneer. And Sophie is, you know, the seed and rock of that in my head. And I think Charli would probably agree with that as well. The next clip is Girls So Confusing.
It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl.
Girl!
How do you feel being a girl? How do you feel being a girl? Yeah, I don't know if you like me. Sometimes I think you might hate me. Sometimes I think I might hate you. Maybe you just wanna be me. You always say let's go
you know you want to be me. You always say let's go out. Is this a diss song? Is this a Charli XCX Brat diss song?
People say we're alike, they say we've got the same hair. We talk about making music, but I don't know if it's honest. Can't tell if you wanna see me falling over and failing, and you can't tell.
I have no idea who this is about.
You're all about writing poems, but I'm about throwing parties. Think you should come to my party and play your.
She said you're all about writing poems. I'm all about writing parties. She's like, my shit slaps. Who is this about? Who is this about?
But opposites do attract. Maybe we're so meant to be, just you and me. 'Cause people say we're alike, they say we've got the same hair. One day we might make some music, the internet would go crazy over and failing. At least we're.
You might still want to say, is this Charli XCX's Meet the Grahams? Like, what the fuck? It's like we might pop off, but you're still gonna want to see me fall. Like you're a snake. What is this? Who is this about? Also, this instrumental is going fucking crazy. It's so confusing sometimes. So sticky, man. It's so confusing sometimes. She heard Meet the Grahams. Is like, I want to do that as well. Heat. That was also Heat. Next one is Apple. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I've been looking at you for so long. I only see me. That's why every song sounds like Drake featuring Drake. She says, I think we're getting Charli XCX dance diss tracks. Next one is B2B, which is another one of the ones I have heard, but we're going to spin it. Yeah, this one was fucking stupid. Yeah, B2B goes crazy. I think it dropped as a double single with Club Classics as well. Next one is Mean Girls.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m. and she's out there in a sheer white dress, wearing last night's makeup. Worships Lana Del Rey in her AirPods. Yeah, she's in her mid-20s, real intelligent, head and mystic with the gravel.
Man said worships Lana Del Rey in her mid-20s. This song might be about me.
This one's for all my mean girls. This one's for all my bad girls.
This sounds like, I'm trying to find a word to describe this girl without being disrespectful.
This one's for all my mean girls. This one's for all my breaking hearts hearts. Yeah, she's in her mid-20s, real intelligent. And you hate the fact she's New York City's darling.
What the fuck? That piano's going stupid.
This one's for all my mean
This one's for, oh, I was not expecting that piano breakdown at the end, but I thought it weirdly worked. Penultimate song is I Think About It All the Time. This sounds like the Backrooms.
I think about it all the time, that I might run out of time, but I finally met my baby, and the baby might be mine. Just walking around in Stockholm, seriously thinking about my future for the first time. My friend's place and I met that baby for the first time. How sublime, what a joy, oh my, standing there, same old clothes she wore before, holding a child. Yeah, she's a radiant
don't know why that's funny, because it's such a beautiful name. She's a radiant mother, he's a beautiful father. Oh man, I mean, I guess this is like, you know, the crisis, of the existential crisis of watching people your age like grow up and like have families and shit.
Cause maybe one day I might, if I don't run out of time. Will I make me miss all my freedom? Think about it all the time. I think about it all the time. We had a conversation on the way home. Should I start my birth control? Cause my career feels so small in the existential scheme of it all.
Man said, should I stop my birth control because it feels so small in the scheme of it all? And again, this is what I say every time, like when it's the most vulnerable bars, it's where she augments her voice the most, and it's like that's the most like overtly robotic we've heard on the whole album. Should I stop my birth control and should we start a family? But because it's the most vulnerable and the most human thing to possibly say, she filters it through that. That's what like that medium that she uses to get like her most vulnerable points across, and it fits into the concept of the album as well. Especially the whole song where she's like, I'm in the mirror, my clothes and her facade are her mask to disguise her paranoia and insecurities.
All the time.
We got to the last song already. Man, this album, ridiculous. Okay, final song is 365. Those drums are ridiculous.
365 party girl. Should we do a little key? Should we have a little line? Wanna go real wild when I'm meet me in the bathroom with you. 365 party girl. Down 999 is a
Are you hearing the way she's spitting?
when I'm bumping that. No, I wanna hear my track, keep bumping that till the windows crack. I'll be. Should we do a little key? Should we have a little line? Wanna go real wild when I'm meet me in the bathroom.
And as this, you know, overt embrace of, you know, the party girl aesthetic, like should we fucking party all night and do keys and stuff, coming directly after that, you know, emotionally vulnerable song about wanting to start a family, again feeds into that narrative of you know, using music and image and partying as a mask for what you're truly feeling.
French manicure, wipe away the residue. Push my hair back, look hot when I'm popping that. No, I really don't stop when I'm popping that. Gonna jump when it drops when I'm popping that. No, I'll never go home, don't sleep, don't eat. Just do it on repeat. 365 night girl. Should we do a little key? Should we have a little line?
This is ridiculous.
Push my hair back, look hot when I'm. No, I really don't stop when I'm. Gonna jump when it drops.
See, this is the kind of song that's gonna make you never want to start a family and just party all the time. This is ridiculous.
365 party girl. Should we do a little key? Should we have a little line? Wanna go real wild when I'm. Meet me in the bathroom with you. 365 party girl.
I've got goosebumps. That's not even joking. Where are we going, man? This is like Visions Part 2. This is like Visions Part 2. It literally feels like just drown out the noise from inside your head with just the loudest drums. Oh man, that last song is ridiculous. Felt like Visions Part 2, where it just like the album just like melted and disintegrated, and the film paper like caught fire. BRAT. I know, again, like as a self-confessed Charli XCX fan, I knew that this was going to be loud and abrasive and in your face, but it's also got that thread of vulnerability and paranoia running through it. And the way she recontextualizes that in every single album and reinvents herself and has new things to say, even though she's been in this world for so long. That's why, in my opinion, no hyperbole, she's the most important pop artist of the last 10 years. And she's done it again. She's done it again. She keeps fucking doing it. She can't keep getting away with this. And just, there's something in her songs just appeals to something on such like a fundamental level that is hard to articulate. And that's why I won't waffle on, and I'll just say the album fucking slaps. Those are my thoughts on this new Charli XCX album. Bye.